morning, Old Town kids. It is so good to be here with you today, and I want to start today with a question. Have you ever thought about having a banana, and you peeled your banana, and then you thought, no, actually, I don't feel like a banana, so you unpeeled your banana and put it back so you could eat it later? Can you unpeel a banana? No, once you peel it, you can't undo that. You've peeled it. You need to eat it or it will go bad. What about an egg? Can you crack open an egg and the yolk spills out and the egg spills out, and then can you think, I don't need this egg, and scoop the yolk back in and scoop the white back in and seal it back up, uncrack it and put it back in the refrigerator? No, once you crack the egg open, it is cracked open. You cannot uncrack it open. So imagine how people felt when Jesus said that to see the kingdom of God, you must be born again. This week, here today, and in our Kids at Home lesson, we are going on tour with Jesus, and we are seeing Jesus in a story where he tells people that to see the kingdom of God, you must be born again. How do you think that people felt when they heard that? Do you think they were confused? Do you think they thought, I can't, shrink back down and be a baby again. How can I be born a second time? I'm already big. That's what people were thinking in this story. In fact, that's what someone asked Jesus. Jesus, how can I be born again? What does that mean? Now, this week, I, Miss Sarah, got to see something pretty cool. My father-in-law, so the twins' grandpa, he grows caterpillars at home. He raises caterpillars. Isn't that cool? Now, I don't know how much you know about caterpillars, but caterpillars, when they're born, they're like really small. They kind of look like little worms, and they eat, and they live their lives, and they eat some more, and then they get tired, and they build themselves. It's kind of like a special bed. It's a little like a hammock, and we call it a cocoon. And so they build themselves this special bed, this cocoon, and they wrap themselves up in it, and they take a long rest. Now, some of you might know a lot about caterpillars, but caterpillars, eventually, when they come out of that cocoon, they've been reborn. Now, if you don't know, or even if you do, what I'm about to show you is a really cool video of what happens when those caterpillars come out. Are you ready? We've sped it up so you can see all of it over a really short period of time. So take a look at this clip. Wow! How cool and how beautiful is that? The caterpillars, those little worms, they went inside their cocoon, and when they come out, what are they? They are reborn as butterflies. Now, when they are reborn, it's not like that first time they were born, right? That first time they were born, they were those little tiny worm-looking caterpillars. But when they are reborn, I think, and maybe you agree, I think they're more beautiful than they were the first time. They are reborn as something else. They are born again as something else. And so when Jesus says that in order to see the kingdom of God, we must be born again, I like to think of this image of a butterfly being born. When we are born again in Jesus, we're not babies again, but we are new. We are made into this new creation for God. Isn't that awesome? So, this is where I'm going to leave you for today, but I want to encourage you to do your Kids at Home lesson. And as you do your Kids at Home lesson, as you read this week's story and talk about the questions and work on your activity page, I hope that you will remember the caterpillar and the butterfly, and the ways that God changes us when we are born again in Him. Isn't that awesome? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.